All right. You should see now that it says I'm streaming to YouTube. All right. And then tell me one thing you learned yesterday. One thing that you learned, and learning is a change in behavior. Learning is a change in behavior. One thing that you learned yesterday, learning is a change in behavior. That means that something happened that you have decided to change. Either you're going to modify something in your life, or you're going to modify a behavior in your life, either a thought or a behavior. Put in the chat box one thing, just one thing before I move on. What is one thing that you took away from yesterday that is going to be transformative for you? What we're trying to do here is that in 2025, in fact, just start with January 1st. In January, in the month of January, everyone is going to cultivate the miracle mindset. Just the mindset of miracles. That's what everyone is going to cultivate today. Just a miracle mindset for today. I mean, for this month. And so, because there is an aura about this, there is a way of being about it. Our world has developed us in such a way that we're constantly very rational. We're very analytical, and we forget the God part of our existence. We forget that God brain, that part of us that is divinely influenced, the intuition, and that is a part that needs to be expanded today. And we did yesterday. So tell me something that you learned so that I can move forward. Just a sentence. You have to tell a whole story. Just a sentence, and then I can add to it today. I'll wait for some of you. I've only seen a few. Let's see. All right. I see three. Miracle of entering that door. Cultivate miracle mindset. Use what if instead of I should. Absolutely. So let's see what the rest of you have to say. All right. Even if you have to repeat what somebody else said, it doesn't matter. Still say it, because you have to plant your own roots. You have to be able to say that this is what I learned yesterday. All right. So today we're gonna move forward. We're gonna a lot more techniques. I'm gonna teach you today a lot more uh digging a little bit deeper in today is what we want to do. All right. So let's see. Absolutely. Let's do some breath work first. Let's just breathe together. Okay, let's just do some breath work together. I want you to inhale and exhale. No forcing it, just your regular breath. Close your eyes. Notice that you are breathing and be grateful for that. Just notice your body. What are you noticing in your body? Is anything tight? Is anything feeling uncomfortable? Release that, release that bad energy. Just in and out, and say, I release it, whatever it is. I release it. Just do that as many times as you need to do it. I want you to close your eyes and think of a moment where you saw possibility, you saw wonder. It could be one of your activities from yesterday. It could be something that's happened to you that made you just go, wow. Think of that moment. And then see how you're feeling about that. You probably have a smile on your face. And just say, this was awesome. This was awesome. For those of you who have people that you can take a deep breath and come back to the class. I want to share this with you. If you have somebody in your life, a friend, a spouse that can agree with you to uh, reposition your hearts into a miracle mindset for this year, I want you to practice something because I can't have you guys practice it because you're in different breakout rooms. So I want you to practice something called sacred connection. All right. And for those of you who are in relationships, this can actually bring you closer. It's called a sacred connection. It's a heart-centered communication. It's from your heart. So you're going to sit down in front of each other. Don't forget that we are interconnected in this world. So you're going to sit down in front of each other. You are going to make sure that your feet are on the ground. Make sure that, you place your hands comfortably, either on your lap or however you want to do it. And I want you to breathe together. Inhale, exhale. You breathe together and say to each other, we're going to honor this space. We're going to honor this space without trying to fix each other. You're not trying to fix your spouse. You're not trying to fix your girlfriend, your boyfriend. We're just going to sit together and honor this space. And then put your hand over your heart. You can be trying this while I'm teaching you. Hand on your heart center. Put your hand on here like this. And take 3 conscious breaths. You go in, out. If you're really bold, you can hold the other person's hand, look in their eyes, and then say, share a moment of wonder with me. Share a moment of possibility with me. Share a moment with me where you were awed, where you just felt like this is beautiful. And whatever they share, you have to validate it. So you validate it. Don't, like, if they just tell you, it doesn't have to be something huge. For them, it was a wonder. So whatever they share, you have to validate it. And then you speak to them from your heart. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. And then you share your own wonder with them. All right. When you're listening or they're listening to you, they have to be completely present. Only speak when the other person has shared with you. What you're going to find is that your hearts begin to resonate together. You're going to feel as if you were heard very deeply. And then you switch roles. After one person has done, you switch roles and the other person does theirs. All right? That's important. Because in this journey that we're taking in 2025, you need a support system. You can start with the person closer to you. So I want you to write down, I don't know the answer to your question, to these questions I'm going to ask, only you know. Who supports your growth, like to your growth? Who in your circle supports your growth? Write it down in your journal or wherever you're writing. Where do you need more support? What qualities nurture your possibilities? Now, remember what we were asking yesterday, the what if? You can close your eyes and think about it. What if I am surrounded by people who can support me, who can nurture my possibilities? What if they are around me already? What if I can add more to that support system? What if I can be open and unashamed? What if I can be transparent? What if? What if you have different types of supporters? Because not everybody is going to be your closest allies. There's some people in your core center. There's some people who are just casual supporters. They're also important. But there's also this group of potential supporters, so potential sacredness that are out there that we haven't drawn in. I want you to, when your eyes are closed, like this year, you are going to bring into you exactly the people that you need, who can take this journey with you. Sacred places people. Some of you have emotional needs. Some of us have practical needs. Some of us have inspirational needs. Some of us have knowledge-based needs. Doesn't matter what those are. Write down what your need is. So I want you to pull in one person that you can connect with. One person that can support you if you don't already have them. And if you do have these people I'm talking about, I want you to give thanks for them. And I'm going to tell you what gratitude does in a minute. I want you to give thanks for them in their lives, in your life. Give thanks for them. Call their names and be grateful. Let your heart resonate in thanksgiving and say, I am so blessed to have this person in my life. I am so blessed to have this person in my life. I am so blessed to have this person in my life. In this thing that we're doing, you cannot change people. I mean, only God can change somebody else. You cannot change people. This miracle thinking is for you. It's for you. You are the one who needs this. Now, they being by you can change their lives, but this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. Somebody write it, this is for me. Put it down that this is for me. It's not for the person in the next room. It's not the person that you're thinking. This is for you. This is for you. So write, this is for me. This is for me. This is for me. It's important. This is for me. This is for me. Talking about gratitude, I want to share a few things with you. I don't have a PowerPoint, but I'll show you some of my notes and I'll just talk about it. All right? Because these things are important for us to know because we talk about gratitude all the time, but you cannot maintain a miracle mindset without gratitude. You have to be that person, you know, that person in the group that says it's going to be I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for this time. You have to be that person. But it is not just about talking about it. Let me show you what happens when you are grateful. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me
Ma,
spotlight.
are you streaming to anywhere?
I was streaming to YouTube.
Okay, the video you're playing, I hope is not from YouTube.
What video?
Okay, I thought you wanted to play a video. I'm just reminding you because of copyright issues.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
So what I'm going to show you, let me first of all spotlight myself. All right, so let's spotlight. And then I want to show you. Remember I said I will show you my notes. So it's not even a video. Um, all right, so here we go. We're going to use this as a talking point, people. Let me get rid of this. Did you know that gratitude literally rewires your brain? It rewires your brain in so many different ways, and I'm going to show you some of them. All right. The first one is there's a reward center. It activates your reward center, right? And so or your reward or your reward system, right? So the ventral tegmental area. That is the area where pleasure lies. All right. It's that's your nucleus accumbens. It is where pleasure lies. It's where reward lies. It's where when people are, when you're having fun, that's what lights up. It's also where it lights up when you're on drugs and stuff like that. It's your pleasure center. God put this in there for a reason. All right. It puts it in there. The only thing this part of the brain is for is that it's for good things. That's all it's for. That's that part. And if that part is in the red, that's when people get depressed. A lot of things happen to them. Right. So this is an area that activates during when you are thankful, when you're showing gratitude, it lights up. And when it lights up, it literally tells your brain that everything is fine. You begin to have access to areas of creativity, to the areas of intuition, to the areas of productivity. You get energy, you get everything that you need because you've activated this particular area. You know, I also put this here that it enhances your emotional regulation, right? Gratitude engage this part of your brain. This is your prefrontal cortex, right? When this brain is what I call your God brain. This is the brain, is your executive brain. This is the brain that has everything that you need. It has cause and effect. It has learning. It has your thought. Everything happens here. All right. So when we practice gratitude, right, we're able to better manage all those negativity that comes into our lives. You're not as impulsive. You're not as reactive as you should be because you're using a different part of your brain. You understand? Oh, and the other thing it does is see at the amygdala, which is sometimes overstimulated, it begins to prune those neurons. All right. And you're not as reactive as you would be if you were not in gratitude and if you were not in this place of awe, a miracle thinking. All right. Is this making sense? Somebody tell me yes or no.
Yes, please.
Are you guys
Yes,
with me?
ma'am.
Okay.
Please.
You know,
Yes,
practice.
ma.
Thank you. Practicing gratitude also, it will shift your focus, like we all know, from negative to positive, right? A lot of the time, we might not know this. Your brain is naturally going to pivot to survival mode most of the time. That is when, it's going to pivot to survival mode if you do not make concerted effort to concerted effort to hold on. If you do not make concerted effort to shift it, right? To shift this. And so it is important that we practice the gratitude. And if you're practicing gratitude, you're no longer going to be such a negative person, always thinking the worst is going to happen and things like that. You have to practice gratitude. All right. We have to practice gratitude. And then one thing I also want to say is that when you start practicing gratitude, instead of singing the bad stuff, your brain will start singing the good stuff. The reason why, we're confirmation bias is that you already have this thing in your mind, and then your brain will be seeing the thing that you have to confirm what you have. But when you're in gratitude, you're going to be confirming good things. Is this making sense? This is where we're going. Miracles are happening all around us. Miracles can happen to us, and this is what I want you to understand. All right. The reason why I love the brain is the brain's plasticity, right? It's because of the brain's plasticity. And the brain's plasticity is basically the ability of the brain to heal itself, that the brain is malleable, right? And so when you are practicing things like this and you are meditating and you're mindful and you're grateful, it does something to your brain. Those neural pathways are beginning to form, new neural pathways. I call them the freeways of the mind. Those freeways of goodness are beginning to build. Think of all the traumas that you've experienced, and those are being healed. It's not enough for your traumas to be healed. You need to develop and build new highways of other things, of goodness, of miracles, of all of these things in your heart, in your brain, so that you're not struggling as much. And by the way, just as we can pass on those traumatic stuff to our children all the way to the 14th generation, if you practice this and you solidify it, your children can inherit it. Your children can inherit this from you through the process of epigenetics. They can inherit a uh, um, um, a balanced nervous system, and they can also inherit one that is upregulated and aggravated. So ensure that we practice this. You practice gratitude. And I think the other things are literally about, boosting the different levels. It's going to boost your serotonin level, your dopamine level. It's going to boost all of the good chemicals in your brain are going to be boosted because you're practicing gratitude.
Please, can
So,
we number 5 again, please? Number 5.
oh, don't worry about the number 5. I'm not sure I went in that. Oh, let me pull it up and see what number 5 is. Oh, that's serotonin levels. It increases serotonin levels. All right. So basically, your takeaway is this, that you can rewire your brain with gratitude. So I'm going to encourage everyone. Are you with me? I want to encourage everyone, keep gratitude journals. I know there's nothing new about this, but if you're going to walk this miracle 2025, then you have to be diligent with this. All right? And when you keep your journals, be specific. Like, just don't say, oh, it's a good day. No. You say, I was so glad when I went out today and the sun, I love the sunlight on my face. It was so beautiful. I love that mango that I ate. Those little things. Be specific in your journaling. See the good in the person next to you, not the bad. Even though they might, even though you think they came to your life to irritate you. There's a story of a wicked man in a particular town, in a particular village. This man was so wicked, no, nobody liked him. But also in the same town, there was a woman who never said a bad word about anybody. She was always a good listener. She never said anything bad about anybody. And so this man died, and the town had to bury him, or the village had to bury him. And so, in church, people, they called people to come and say good things about him. Nobody could say anything good about him. So now all eyes were on this woman, because the people were like, okay, what is she going to say? What is she going to say? Because nobody can say any good things about this man. And so they said she walked around his casket, walked around it several times. And then she said, he had such good set of teeth. He had good teeth. She found one thing that she could say. You understand? She found one thing that she could say about the good thing about that person. So begin to see the good, and not only in the other people, but also begin to see the goodness in yourself. A lot of the times we're so hard on ourselves that we're not good to anybody. If you are constantly putting yourself down, if you are constantly putting yourself down, if you are constantly hard on yourself, it means that you don't like yourself. And no matter what you're trying to give me, it's not going to be enough, because you're pulling out of a very dry resource. So another person you should be grateful for is yourself. Have some compassion on yourself. Some of you are too hard on yourselves. You have to have compassion on you. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. If, you have to take the time to take care of you. Say good things look in the mirror. One of the things that Joel Osteen is a pastor here in, where is he now? Somewhere. I think I don't know where Joel Osteen, I think he's in Texas. Anyway, Joel Osteen says that, I mean, a long time ago, I listened to this. I don't know. I don't listen to him much, but when I heard this, he said this. He said, I look at myself in the mirror every morning and I say, you look beautiful. You look handsome. What a great day. You are going to influence somebody today. He talks to himself, right? You have to like yourself. You have to, if you don't like you, who is going to like you? So look yourself in the mirror. And women especially, we're very critical of ourselves. We're like, oh my God, I'm too fat. I'm too this. I do this. I have to lose weight. I have to this, that. My hips are big. My this is this. My hair is not long enough. It's not short enough. All of these things, we're so critical of ourselves. I want you to practice the what ifs. What if you are just as beautiful as God had in mind? What if you could see yourself through the eyes of the master? What if you could see yourself through the eyes of the master? You see what I'm saying? What if? What if you could see yourself the way heaven sees you? What if you know, I know I'm just telling, I have a whole bunch of stories today. You know the story of the lion who grew up with I don't know, I think he grew up with the goats or something. I don't know. He grew up with a lesser genre of animals. I think he grew up with the I'm just going to say goats for this class. So grew up with the goats and stuff. The lion will see, the lion didn't know who he was. He had no idea who he was. The cub did not know who he was. And then one day they went to drink. They went to the river, and he saw a lion. He saw a lion on the other side, and he looked in the river, and it looked as if it looks like that other lion. And he was like, "What?" He looked again, and he saw that lion, and it looked like him. So we need to look at ourselves. We need to see, who do we look like? Who do you look like? Are you as beautiful as heaven says you are? Who are you connected to? Who do you look like? So we need to begin to be kind to ourselves. Don't see yourself as this person who, is constantly yelling, is constantly doing, is constantly doing all of these things. Say the good things about you. Some people will say, "Oh, good things never happened to me." Oh, some people might not even say it, but they will think it. You cannot do that this year. All right. So we would like for all of us to agree that we are going to be kind to ourselves. Put in the chat box, I am going to be kind to myself in 2025. I'm going to be kind to myself in 2025. And write something good about yourself. I am beautiful. I am fabulous. Whatever it is, I want to see it. All these women here, I think I'm not just women and men who are here. I want you to begin to write it down. I am Write something. Who are you? What are you? I am patient. I am beautiful. I am brilliant. I am this, and mean it. So let's see you write it. Let's see you write it. All of us together. Come on. All of us together. All of us together. All of us together. Let's see. I want to read. Let's see. Let's see. Where are we? All of us together. I want to see you saying great things about yourselves. Where are we? Stop using. Oh, okay. These are still the question from before. This is for me. This is for me. Okay. This is for me. I am grateful for this moment. Increase serotonin levels, keeping records of pockets of joy, brighten each day with gratitude. It makes each day impressive. What if I could, I can get, I can learn more on this mindset shift? Absolutely. I am going to be kind to myself. I'm going to be kind to myself in 2025. I'm going to be kind. Oh, wow. People are using kind. I'm going to be nice to myself. You don't have to keep using kind. Find your own word. I'm going to be kind to myself, to my beautiful self in 2025. I love that. I am going to keep being kind to myself. I am active. I am awesome. I am going to be kind to myself. I am diligent. I am beautiful. I am intelligent. Love it. I am radiant. I'm remarkable. Woohoo! I'm extraordinary. I'm gonna be no more harsh to myself. Yes. I am a transformational leader. Yes. I am patient. I'm kind. I'm considerate. I am going to be kind to myself. Okay, okay, fabulous, phenomenal, kind, blessed, blessing. I am intelligent. I am fierce, fabulous. I am vibrant. I am brilliant, resourceful, handsome. Thank you. The Damilola is the first person that talked about anything physical. All of you put something physical down there. What do you like about your physical self? Put it down. Come on. I want to know. I want to know. Come on. You know, Blessed, gorgeous. Okay. See, the men don't have a problem writing down that they are handsome and all of that. I'm not giving up. I'm beautiful and intelligent. I am worth it. I'm beautiful. Ronke, very good. Thank you for adding that. I'm going to be kind to myself. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. So I see beautiful. I'm a leader. I'm authentic. Brilliant. Beautiful. Well done. I will celebrate myself this year. I'm unstoppable. I'm attractive. But see, Mahmoud says, I am handsome and hot. That's what I'm talking about. I have a nice set of teeth, Gloria. All right. I love my nose. See, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I am the best mother. Oh, I love being a mother too. I am extremely attractive. But Evangeline, I said say something about your physical self. I am tall and interesting. Oh, Dr. Fala Rogers. There you go. I'm beautiful and with a beautiful smile. So I'm still waiting for some of you to write a physical thing, a physical thing. I have a charming smile. Very good. That's what I'm talking about. So keep at it. This is important. All right, keep at it. This is important. Don't stop. I'll read the rest later. Don't stop. I will read the rest later. It is important that we do this. All right. We're going to practice something else. I'll wait a few minutes. All right, I want you to sit up straight. Oh, put your feet on the floor. And just move your head clockwise 4 times and then anti-clockwise another 4 times. All right. Close your eyes, please. The reason we close our eyes is just so we don't wander around. So we're going to first do a body scan. We're going to start at your feet, from your feet. I want you to focus your attentions on your toes. Notice any sensations. Is there any tingling, any pressure, any warmth? Be grateful. Offer a word of gratitude for your feet. X for your toes. Making sure that you appreciate that you have them. And then I want you to slowly move your awareness to the soles of your feet. Then the tops of it, your ankles, your heels. Notice any sensations there. And let your heart be filled with gratitude for your feet. Now move up. Notice your calves, your legs, your knees, your thighs, and send a blessing to them. Be grateful for them. Notice your hips, your lower back, your abdomen. Bring your awareness to your chest, your upper back, and your shoulders. And be filled with gratitude for for your body. Then focus on your neck, your face, your scalp, your hair. Be grateful for this. Notice your hands, your fingers. Just be thankful for them. Now notice as if there's a light, like a flashlight or light bulb is put through you, through your scalp, and it's shining through your entire body. See, the light just begins to go through your head. It goes through your eyes, your everywhere you can see it. It goes through every area of your body, lighting up your body. And it's filling it with supernatural powers. It's filling it with miracle powers. Your fingers, see the light go through them. The light go through until you get to your feet. You can feel the light. You can see it in your eyes. You can see it through your eyes. You can see it through you. The light is beaming. Now see if you can watch that light begin to expand outside of yourself and surround you like an aura of light. Can you see it? The aura of light just around you, surrounding you. Now see yourself walking through to the door from yesterday. But this time you're coming in this door, you are surrounded with this light. Something is different today. You're still standing in front of your door. What happens? Are you going to open it or the door opens by itself? You walk in to the door. Does it lead you to a place? Or does it lead you outdoors? Or does it lead you inside a room? Inside this door, there is one answer to your what if. Inside this door, there's one answer to your what if. There's an answer to your what if. What does it look like? What if? Like Winnie said yesterday, some of you are hurting. Some of you are mourning. Once you step into that room, there's some kind of comfort there for you. Find it. I wish you could stay longer. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Open your eyes. If you practice what we just did, you are filled with light. So now you become an avenue of distribution of grace, of light everywhere you go. This is a very powerful session. We should have time for it. So I know it's evening time where most of you are. You need to practice this with more time. Okay. You need to practice it with more time. You need to practice it with more time. Are we okay? Is everybody okay there?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Wow. Wow. How are you feeling? How are we feeling? Very good. Relieved. Somebody unmute themselves and tell me I need to hear some voices. How are you
Um,
feeling?
I feel this cool breeze just blowing around me. Yeah.
Mm, beautiful. Thanks for sharing. Please, ma'am, what is this exercise called? It is, we did a mixture of 3 exercises. So we started with a body scan. All right, we've started with a body scan. Then I did the light movement. All right, and then we did the miracle door. So we did 3 exercise. I feel relaxed and restful. I feel good, sleepy. What else? All right. Okay, I have to let you go today. I feel powerful. I love that. That's what you should be feeling. Um, Anyone else? Hey, you all, don't all be asleep on me. I hope you're practicing this. Hello? I want to hear voices.
I'm also in between sleep because it was so relaxing that I'm now sleepy.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, people. Tomorrow is our grand finale. Do not miss it. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Invite your frenemies. Actually, I don't know. No, 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 no. I don't think you can do that. Um, because I'm not sure they can. I'm not sure how that will work if they're just attending for the first time tomorrow. I'm not sure how that will work. You be here. You be here so that we can finish together. We'll go over miracle awareness insights. We'll go over centering your body and your mind. We'll look at that. It's called grounding into future creation. So you ground yourself so you can create for the future. We're going to look into that tomorrow. And we'll look at something called progressive guidance, how you can nurture, being guided daily. All right. And this most powerful one is this thing called the future bridge. So we're going to imagine a bridge that's extending from now to the future. And what are we going to do with that bridge? How is that going to happen? So we're going to do that tomorrow. And we'll have time. There will be no rush. So don't rush yourself tomorrow. We're going to be able to do that. And then you should also be prepared to create your own miracle map tomorrow. And you can utilize it to create your own core elements of your 2025. All right, we're gonna do that. Oh wow, I have so much tomorrow. So come, 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 come. I also have a rapid, like some things you don't even have the time. You have to do like some rapid miracle mapping. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll practice that tomorrow. So tomorrow is the day. Come back. I'm not sure you should invite anybody because this thing builds on the day one, the two built on day one, and day three is going to build on the one and two. All right. Bye. See you guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good,
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Can we,
Thank you.
can we start
Bye.
earlier tomorrow? We probably can. We can probably start earlier. Maybe like 8 o'clock your time.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know how that's gonna work. I've been paid. Take a look at it. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so
Have a
much.
good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night. Bye. Okay. The rest of you all don't want to leave.